There we go. We're live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang out here for a minute. Let people start rolling in before we get started. Yo, what up, Matches? How we doing? This is Panda's PC. This is gonna be his new gaming system. I'm excited. Yo, what up, Captain Redbeard? How we doing? It's good to see you. You going to Loot Fest? I know, it's about time he gets a new one, that's for sure. I hope the case... No, the case is not yellow, I'm sorry. It's black. But I did put yellow lights up behind me. I thought that was only fitting. You'll be working it again? Hey, let's go. TikToker joined. What's up? All right. Should we talk about today's build? Should we tell you guys what's in here? We're actually going to build it right here on this. No, I'm just kidding. That's for the sleeper PC. I just haven't moved it. All right. Today's build for Panda Skills, the one and only, the egg roll troll. Panda Skills. We've got a 9700X, 32 gigs of RAM, 3 terabytes of total storage. We've got a 4070 Super, my favorite, the Asus TUF X870 Plus Wi-Fi. Nice little 360 millimeter AIO. Definitely overpowered for the CPU, but I've got a really good deal on these, and it's gonna look great. So, and he'll be able to upgrade if he ever wants to do that. We also are throwing in some of these Corsair RS120 fans, so he's got tons of RGB, and then to power all of it, we've got an 850 watt power supply from ASRock. These are pretty new. They came out within the last couple months, but they seem really good quality. I'm really excited to use more of them in the future. And then all of this is gonna go inside of, it's a little heavy. This is the Lian Li Lancool 207 case. This is actually a really, really cool case. They've designed it in a really interesting way where you have fresh air coming in from 3 different sides to the GPU, and then your power supply actually mounts up front. So they have like a regular power cable port on the back, and then they have a cable running forward to the power supply. So your power supply is going to be actually hidden inside of the case, and then you just have the port on the back, which could be annoying if you're doing a lot of if you have to do a bunch of troubleshooting, but you should still have pretty decent access to the power supply if you take the panels off. But of course it's being built by me, so he's not gonna have to do a bunch of diagnostics, you know? Never understood why there are so many cases until I got into PCs and realized how different they all are. There's so many options. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of companies, like some company will make a cool new case, and then a bunch of other companies will like blatantly rip it off. I know I love Antec, I love Montec, but I've seen Antec do it a ton. Like Fantex will come out with like this incredible case, and then like 2 months later, Antec has a new case that looks so similar to it. But that happens all the time. Like I don't think they have, you know, like design patents on new cases, like for just like general case aesthetics. So as soon as somebody, you know, makes a new case, if people really like it, you'll see a bunch of different companies make the same case, you know. That red and black Height Y70 Touch case, yes, that's a great looking case. It's an expensive case. That's the hardest part about some of the height. Ooh, camera flickered. That's the hardest part about some of the height cases is they tend to be pretty expensive. Like this case from Lian Li is $80. It's great looking, it's gonna work amazing, and it's only $80. The Height Y70, even without the like touchscreen, I think is like over 200. With the touchscreen, it's like 380. Yo, Troy, Osama, thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate that. America. You have the same power supply? It's an awesome power supply. I really like them. All right, should we get started on the build? Should we get going? I think we should, because I kind of want to play some games tonight. So I don't want to be here all night. I know, it means I don't have to hang out with you guys as long, but, you know, your boy's got to play his video games sometimes. Also, don't tell Panda, but this is technically the wrong RAM. I thought I still had more of these in stock, and apparently I don't. So I overnighted the right pair for tomorrow, but we're just gonna build with this for now, and then we'll put in the right stuff afterwards. It's so easy to access RAM that I'm not worried about it. Yo, what up, JP? Sorry, you can't have a 5080 JP unless you buy a PC. What's up, dude? It's good to see you. Swift Killer, what's up? I go back and forth between upgrading my PC case or buying a cheap one. I have enough old parts. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So rude, I know. Dude, they're gonna be so hard to get. I try and keep in contact with other PC builders quite a bit, and even some of the guys who are like pretty big. Like I am, you know, I don't know if I would go so far as to say friends with, like Jesse from Power GPU and, is there anything in there? I think it's just box. Like Jesse from Power GPU and Jeff Stintz from Stintz Built. And from everything I'm hearing, like they are all getting 50 series in. It's gonna be tough, so. As much as I would love to like buy some and then just resell them at like a stupid profit, I'm not gonna do that. Because I wanna have them in stock, and I also don't wanna be that guy. Like, as nice as it would be to make a bunch of money off of 50 series graphics cards, I don't wanna be that guy. I don't wanna become a part of the problem. Mark, thank you for the sub. Matt with the sub. AZR with the sub. Devin with the sub. Rezilex with the sub. Sheesh. Am I building PCs? I'm about to build a PC right now. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what we do on stream. We build computers. What up, Scout? Me? What do you mean me? Again, way too much cooling fans. Just you. No, dude, you can never have too much cooling. Why would you ever skimp on cooling? Like, having worse cooling is just gonna bottleneck your system. And then you can upgrade whatever's in your system to have, you know, better performance and not have to worry about cooling still. I don't think there's ever a time where you have too much cooling, you know? But yeah, GT, we're building a PC right now. I need to talk to you about new gaming so I can turn this into your streaming PC. Nice. Well, you know, 50 series is out or out tomorrow. The 5070, 5070 Ti are gonna be out really soon in February. So yeah, if you wanna get one of those builds started, get in the queue, let me know. All right, Ryzen 7 9700X. Anyone try waiting outside of Best Buy to buy a card on release day? I would say Micro Center is probably a better place. I don't know if Best Buy is gonna have much, like, unless you're in California, I don't know how much they'll have like local. I think a lot of it is like camp out on Best Buy and Newegg's websites if you wanna like try and buy one quick. That's probably what I would suggest. Yeah, if you can buy it from Nvidia themselves, like do it. I'm gonna try to do it too. It's just, you know, it'll be hard. But the 5080, yeah, I did see it actually outperforms the 4090 like in raw performance, no DLSS and stuff. So, I mean, the 5080 is gonna be awesome because it's what, $700 minimum cheaper than the 4090 was. It's crazy. Oh, from Turkey, what's up? I have been to Turkey a couple times actually. I don't want that yet. I want these. Believe it or not, I have been to Turkey twice, and I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. Enjoyed all the people I got to work with when I was there, and I spent a bunch of time walking around through like the old city in Istanbul. It was awesome. I know that's a tiny part of the country. It's a large country, but I really had a good time when I was there. Yeah, there's been a bunch of reviewers. Oh. There's been a bunch of reviewers who have done tests. I don't know if I would trust bParadox over like professional like tech YouTubers and stuff. bParadox makes okay computers, but that's kind of about it. This is gonna have 32 gigs of RAM. What up, Melb? Tried to DM you on X, but it didn't go through. When did you try and do that? Because my DMs are not locked. I have them open. Like, it'll show up in a like message request, so I have to accept it, but it shouldn't stop you from DMing me. You can also DM me on Discord if you want. Fries, dude, I haven't heard that name in a long time. My dad used to drive up, because we lived in Southern Oregon, and there was a Fries in Portland. And whenever we would go to Portland, like, my dad would always want to stop at Fries. Mean Dean, just ordered everything but the CPU motherboard to do my first build. Super scared and super excited. Hey, it's not that scary, don't worry. You know, make sure you use like PC part picker and stuff to make sure everything's gonna fit. You know, double check that, you know, your cooler and everything will fit in your case. Your power supply is big enough. And then for CPU and GPU, or CPU and motherboard, especially if you want like a really high-end board, I don't know if you have access to a Micro Center, but they have really good bundles, and Newegg has some pretty good bundles for CPU motherboard too, and it'll save you a little bit of money. You're playing right now. What are you playing? What up, Mark? Think about another PC build? Let's do it. Let's do it, Mark. Why is my phone going crazy over here? Here, let me check. Let me see if I have a message request. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you can try shooting me another message on Discord, or on X. If that doesn't work, shoot me a message on Discord. I will definitely see it. Is buying CPUs a gamble? What do you mean? Mobile Legends. Ooh. I would look at like the big tech tubers like Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 Cents, Gamers Nexus if they have one, Robotech. Any of those guys would be really good because they've got good quality equipment and they know what they're doing. You need 13 minutes. Well, you better hurry up. The only thing I never put into PC part picker when I bought an AIO, the 360mm MSI was on sale and cheaper than the 240. Then I realized my case, yeah. See, that's the hard part is like, you got to make sure. That's honestly, that's one of the hardest things with PC building is like knowing what to buy and knowing like how to spec a good system that, you know, isn't going to have a bunch of bottlenecks. Panda, what's up? Better handle it with care. No, I'm just kidding. Panda, look, I put up yellow lights just for you. They probably don't show up well on the camera as yellow, but I put them up. Somebody wanted a yellow case, but I was like, that's too much. It's too much troll. Like sometimes I see people with really bad CPU and others with really good ones. I mean, if you make sure you buy a new one, then you're probably okay. Someone was giving me a hard time because with the giveaway PC that Panda's doing, I used Asia Horse. I used some Asia Horse cable extensions. Oh, hilarious. Come on. Get you in, dear. There we go. Hoping you can get the 5080 Founders. Yeah, Best Buy does have some of the Founders Editions cards, but I would also definitely try and get them from Best Buy, or from Nvidia directly if you can. With your build, you'll probably get a 3070 Ti. That's still a great card, man. Did I put that in the right direction? Pretty sure I did. Looks like I did. It lines up. Okay, we're good. I was questioning myself for a second there. Oh, you're hoping you get... Oh, the giveaways. Oh, yeah. They have been doing some giveaways. I haven't seen anybody win one yet, but... SpongeBob cases? Oh, that'd be great. I have a tech guy that I'm going to have order my combo. I'll probably go 12700K. Oh, that would be a great system for streaming. That is one thing that Intel definitely has going for them is AP1 encoding. I mean, they have their new Battle Mage stuff seems really good for gaming too, for the price. But yeah, their AV1 encoding is top notch. 3070 Ti, it's available if you buy it used. It's not a new, you can't get that new anymore really. Although I did see Newegg still has sellers selling 2070s, so who knows, maybe you can find a 3070 Ti new. Waiting for some news. As long as you don't get him banned again. I mean, I can be bribed again. I can be bribed. Okay, so we've got our 9700X. We've got 3 terabytes of storage or 32 gigs of RAM. Let's get our mounting stuff for our AIO out here. How fast can I build a PC? I once built a workstation build in 26 minutes. Cable management included. I obviously don't try to build super fast while I'm doing this because I want to talk to you guys. I was thinking of getting the 5060, but I thought maybe it might be a bit too much. If you want like a good quality card for a reasonable price, honestly, the ARC B580 is a great one, and it's under $300. Okay, here's my AM5 stuff. I need this guy, and I want this guy. Here we go. Okay, your girl, the 5060. Yeah, I saw that they officially announced those finally, because I know they didn't originally. I'm interested because they did say the entire Blackwell family was in the original lineup at CES. So I'm curious what the 5060 and 5060 Ti are going to be if they're saying it's not part of like the Blackwell architecture. She only wants Sims 4. Oh, just get her an ARC GPU, man. Under 300 bucks. And as long as it has a good quality CPU alongside it, it'll be ripping. As the kids don't say, I'm sure. You're losing, don't lose. 7800X 3D, oh, that is a great combo. I'm a big AMD fan, both for CPUs and GPUs. Although the 9000 series are coming out soon, I'm not sure how the 9070 is gonna perform versus the 7900X TX. Also, if you're gonna pay the price, the 7800X 3D hasn't really come down in price, so I would probably lean towards just getting a 9800X 3D because they're basically the same price right now, just different levels of availability. You're a Hispanic man anyways. What? I feel like I missed something. Oh, can I be your girl? Yeah. I just finished my build with a Xeon CPU from AliExpress and the GTX 960. my computer is bad, but I want to be able to get 220 FPS on low on Fortnite. It's probably doable because Fortnite is not super graphically intense. It's pretty easy to get good frames on Fortnite. You have a 1660 Super, 16 gigs DDR4, and a 9600. What should you upgrade next for Roblox development? I would say, yeah, I like Ghost's thing. I mean, like, no matter what, like whatever you get, you're probably gonna have to do new CPU, new motherboard, and a new GPU. So I like Ghost's idea, the 5700 and a 6600. I don't know if the 6600 is much of an upgrade from the 1660 Super though. So if you're gonna spend money to upgrade, I would maybe get something a little bit nicer. 7800 goes for like 500 right now. What you mean? The 7800 XT, it was like, I bought one recently for like 460 bucks. Okay, that is all there and done. Let's get our case out here. You have a 7900 XT and a 7950X 3D used to use process Lasso. I don't know much about Rainbow Six Siege. I don't really know what sort of FPS people get in that, to be honest. Okay, let's get this up here. Ooh. Get some panels off this thing. I think I do need to take this side panel off too, so I can hook up the power supply. Oh, and get that. Okay, there's that. I really like that all of these just clip off. You don't need a bunch of fasteners to take them out. Okay, before I put the motherboard in, I kind of want to replace these fans because we're putting in some RGB fans down here. I'll give you guys that view. Why is that CPU have such high usage in Fortnite? I mean, it's only a Ryzen 5, so you're probably using most of the cores. Newegg has restocked today with B580s, sold out in 2 hours. Yeah, you basically need to turn on notifications for the B580. And then as soon as you get the message or email that it is in stock, buy it. That's what I've found anyways. When you change the coolant for your CPU radiator, is it an AIO or is it like a custom loop? If it's a custom loop, I would say probably like every year or so. Good to do a good clean out. It's consistently 100%, but everything else runs better than Fortnite. It's interesting. Yeah, definitely don't buy a B580 for $400. Those Gunner ones, even like the Gunner ones on Newegg, they reduced their prices. Do I get extra entries tonight since I'm watching your PC be built? Oh, that's a great idea. You should probably do that. If he doesn't do that, somebody ban him. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I have any mods in here anyways. Okay. Let's get those fans out of here. We have our RGB fans. The GPU going into this build is a 4070 Super. If Botrix is working, try typing ! specs, and it'll show you the full specs of the build. With your tax return, you can buy a 4090. Don't buy a 4090, the 5080 is better. The heck was that just fell off my foot? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's put these guys in. Botrix might not be working today. I didn't see it say that it joined in, so it might not be working. Botrix is it's a fickle beast. Ooh, they updated their fans. So it used to be that all of the Corsair RS120 fans had really long cables, but these have nice short cables and then an extension. That's cool. That's really cool. Which means I can daisy chain these right quick. Like so. Just like that. And we'll stick these guys in here. Come on. No, don't fall through. Stay. Stay. There we go. Nice. Hold on. There we go. That's in the port. How much does this PC go for? How much was it? I can't remember. I want to say roughly $2,000. Panda's a partner, so he gets a discount, but I want to say roughly $2,000. Tell your parents, friends, siblings. Yeah, we're building a PC, Carbit. Finished building a new PC and I changed 2 GPUs and PSUs, and every time the GPU has coil whine. Oh, interesting. If the GPU has coil whine, like if you're sure it's coming from the GPU, then it's probably the GPU. It's unlikely that it's caused by another component. Come on. Where's that? There it is. Cool, found it. LTT screwdriver, that's right. Am I remembering correctly, did you build Spart's PCs? Yes, I did, both of those things. I've built Spart so many PCs now, I can't even remember how many. Come on. There we go. I've built Spart 4 or 5 computers at this point. Jaden, this one's gonna have a 4070 Super in it. Was it almost 3K for this build? Are we sure? Let me check. Let me check my handy dandy Excel sheet. No, I don't care if you want me to say I'm enjoying the app. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah, go away. This one normally would run about $2,400, a little over $2,400. So roughly $2,500. Yep. And that one, he also included, we're gonna laser engrave his logo on the glass. So that obviously adds a little bit to it, but yes. Okay, so we got those in there. Let's get our third fan in here. This is going to be our exhaust fan. Thank you. So the one thing I'm going to have to look at is, I think they only give us one cable, one 3-to-1, so hopefully this is long enough. Actually has 2 different cables. Never mind. I think we're good. Woo. Yes! 2 cables. Does that mean you gave me 2 RGB cables too? Let's go. Do I need to wear gloves? In Idaho, I kind of do. They keep me from getting, like, shocking myself or other things while I'm doing this, and they also do a really good job of keeping the oils from my fingers from getting on everything. Nobody wants that. Okay, so there's all that. We'll worry about managing the cables later, but let's get this guy on here. Gotta open this first. And I get a pre-built for your girl. Main issue is the storage you already have. Like you already have you already have the storage for it. Yeah, use code PANDA at checkout, Panda Skills. Get you a good fat discount. Yeah, you don't want fingerprints all over everything. I want it to be clean. Go to my website, Gage. RedneckEngineer.com. It's in the description. You can find it and go right there and check out the pre-builts. I haven't put in all the pre-builts for 50 series yet, but if you're interested in a 50 series build, you can fill out the custom build form. And you can still use financing via the custom build form too. Okay, gonna have to, you know what? We're just gonna keep this out for a second. Okay, that one. Need to order a new monitor. Yeah, are you still playing at 1080p? Why did I waste dozens of hours researching stream PC builds? I could have just watched your live streams. Well, you know, we live and we learn. Okay. Squeeze this on in here. Just gonna scooch on in here, bud. There we go. Looks like we've got all of our things in place. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get our bolts out here. Okay. Been looking at monitors for months. We have recommendations. Jeez. Yeah, you can do that if you want. It's a lot of money to spend on a monitor. Let me double check. I want to make sure I'm using the right bolts. I feel like Lian Li sometimes uses different bolts. Yep, okay, we're good. What up, Lost Girl? How we doing? In Modern Warfare 3, I was getting 300 FPS. I wanted a monitor that can handle those frames. That's fair. Lian Li's PC building experience is the best I've had out of any case. I've built in the height Y60. Yeah, honestly, I would agree. Lian Li has some of the best designed cases out there for sure. Most of them tend to be a little bit expensive, but like this one's only 80 bucks. I'm getting my tippy toes to see that one. Nobody really makes new curved monitors these days for gaming. So I would say don't, but it's up to you. I never really liked curved monitors for the most part. They were nice when the viewing angles weren't so good with like the earlier IPS panels, but it's not really a problem anymore. Okay, almost forgot about this guy. Okay. And that one usually is just a little too narrow for my LTT screwdriver. So we'll grab my iFixit. Ooh, pink case, nice. Okay, that's all in there. We'll lift this guy up, get some of this other stuff out of the way. Like all these extra bolts we don't need. Don't worry, I can still see that. Okay, don't need that. And we'll get this over to the side. We'll get Lazy Susan out here. Yo, what up, AJ? How we doing, Alicia? Anyone here being rude or on the red place? Not so far, everyone's being nice. I think I'm also warming up, and I probably don't need my heater on anymore. My office gets so cold, you guys. When I get here in the morning, it's like 60 degrees in here. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, Panda's about to give away a new PC. It's probably better than his old one. Okay, maybe not, but it's pretty close. I can't be mean to Panda's old PC since I built it. Okay, got that out of the way. Let's hook up all these cables. Planning on trying to get a 5070 Founders card to upgrade your 6650. Oh, that'll be a huge upgrade. I think a 750 watt should be enough. I honestly do. All right, USB 3. Where you going? Right up there. Okay. USB 3 right there. That's weird that the pass-through with like a grommet is all the way over there. Like, do you really want your cables coming in all the way over there? I mean, like, I guess they disappear when they go over there, but the power supply cable is probably gonna have to go over there. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. It's a little interesting. Well, I want to let you change color. Oh, yeah, it should. Yeah, Panda's giving away his new PC tonight. 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 All right, there we go. Got our USB-C right next to that guy. Just like that. Okay. What else do we have? We have our front fans here. Connect those guys in right there at the bottom. Cool. Got our front panel connector. I'll plug that in right next to it. Bling! Thank you for the new sub, whoever that was. Okay, front panel connectors. This is how the 4090 Ti, get out of here. It's almost morning there. Sheesh. I am live on YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. Yeah, someone's gonna be lucky. Not this build, but a different build. The 207 intimidated me a little bit. I ordered the, oh, I love the Antec Flux. Antec makes some really cool little cases. What's the point of power if I don't use it for personal gain? It's true. Not actually that mean, or am I? Who knows? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. No? Stop singing terribly, sorry. Okay, there's one RGB cable in there. And we're gonna have another RGB cable in here. Like so. Oh. Actually, you know what I can do? I can hook up this guy to that guy. And we'll just have one RGB cable to our motherboard for these fans. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's plug this guy in. I'm looking down here. It's really nice that the power supply is up front, because working back here is a lot easier. Okay, so this will plug in all of our bottom fans, like so. And we can do the same thing with this. Plug him in here. So now, the rear fan and the two bottom fans are all daisy chained, so there's just one connector into the motherboard for those, well, one connector each to the motherboard for those three things, which is real nice. Real nice. Okay, and we'll do the same sort of thing here with our RGB. Come on. I hate these RGB connections. It's the worst designed connector ever. There we go, right? Yes. Alicia, thank you for all the likes. You built it 2 years ago. Let's go. Low key, my 7600X CPU gonna be enough? I think it will. I think it'll be great for the 5070. 5080 launch is tomorrow morning. You never owned an 80 series GPU? That's probably because they're expensive. You have a question on building a PC and you're in a tight budget. The 5700 XT and the 3500X? Do they even make the 3500X? It's a good starting point. I would say if you can find like a 5600X on like AliExpress or something, that'll probably be a lot better. You had to take out your HDD holder just to fit your power supply in the case. Really? That's crazy. So that prebuild you have for like 1100, would it be able to run anything? Yes, it can run all games at 1080p. I do need help with my motherboard. How would I know about adding more NVMe SSD since I supposedly have space for more? I mean, really, you just gotta find the slots. Like this is a slot here. You just gotta find the slot, stick your SSD in there, and then it's like a 5-second thing in Windows to initialize the new drive. So it's super straightforward. Oh, really? Can you actually get the 50 series in Japan already? Okay. Let's get our HD audio in here. Why can't I grab my... Got it. Everything's fine. There we go. HD audio connected. Okay, let's got that back down there. Can I just kind of hold these out of the way for a second? No, I can't. Oh, these can. This could hold it out of the way for a second. Just stay over there for a second. Just stay over there. Okay. Let's get a couple of zip ties. And we're gonna clean this bit up here because there's just a bunch of extra cable length. We don't need that. The ambulance is here. It might actually be a fire truck. I am literally less than a block from the fire station, so. 50 series card, or sorry. For my time zone, which is Eastern time, Japan. Oh, really? I have, yeah, and I have videos on my YouTube for how to install a new SSD. You can search it on my tubes. Give me some views. It's really, I promise you, for an M.2 SSD, it's so simple. All right, here we go. Look at how nice that is. It's just all out, right out of the way. Okay. Okay. Well, this, oh yeah, we'll definitely go this way. Definitely gonna go that way. Look at that, those cables. But there's nothing to hold them down yet. Okay. Everything that's in here so far is plugged in. Let's plug in some power cables. Thank you guys for the emotes on YouTube, by the way. For DDR5 RAM slots allows you to install up to 192 gigs. Not every motherboard allows for that much. I mean, form factor, I mean, standard, they should all be 2280s. All right, some more of those. Shouldn't need those, but we got them. Power cable, we don't need that right now. Definitely don't need that. All right. Cables. Don't need that right now. Oh, there's my bolts. Just a big old hunk of cables. Okay. Yeah, but are they actually like, can you actually buy them yet in Japan? Like I know it's morning time over there technically, but can you actually buy them in Japan? All right, CPU power. PCIe, we don't need that. Oh, this smells like new, you know, like new electronics. We don't need any SATA power. We do need GPU power. And we need motherboard power. Cool. We've got all the power. Here we go. Let's get our CPU power in here. Yep, maybe. I mean, Nvidia may not have released the embargo to sell yet. I don't know. How would I know? I don't live in Japan. So these things look like they're designed for cable management, but they don't really have anything to like tie down to. It's kind of unfortunate. Like you'd think they would have something for like a zip tie or a cable tie or something onto them, but it's basically just like a random upside down hook. You guys reach all the way over there? Okay. Oh, I want that to go behind these cables. Let's pull these out real quick. Come in. Come in. Jeez. Okay. Now, got all that. This is why you start cable managing early, so you can plan it all out. All right. That stuff's all in there. Why is my neck itchy? Nobody knows. Okay, motherboard. If I found a diagram on Google where it shows it exactly. Yeah, usually there's a lot of times there's a heat shield over the top of it. The heat shield, if it's covered, the heat shield has a thermal pad, typically. So you shouldn't have to do one yourself. Should you go white or black theme? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, white always looks good, but you're definitely going to pay a premium, and it's harder to find white parts. Okay. Got that in there. Just like that. Okay, this guy's down there. All right, let's get our power supply. We'll stick it in there and then get her plugged in. Yeah, you shouldn't need a heatsink though, and especially if it's not like a super high-end, like Gen 5 SSD. If you just have a heat, like if you have a heat shield built into the motherboard, you're good. You don't need anything else. Okay, just the one, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, if you've got a low budget, I would not try and go with a white theme. You'll get more out of it if you go with a black one. Power supply modular, what? This is a modular power supply that I'm using. So when you fill out the custom build form, it's going to be free, and then I will put together a custom build list and everything for you and a quote. And then once we agree, like once you agree with like the system and all that sort of stuff, then I will basically resend an order to you to pay, and then you'll have the ability to use Shop Pay. I know other people have also used what's it called? Like set up PayPal financing and then just paid for the system with PayPal. All right, I think I need to disconnect this first. It's gonna make my life way simpler. Does it fit through the front? No, it doesn't, okay. Let's just disconnect these, get them out of the way for now. Let's get all of this stuff out of my way. Do I need to pull this shroud off or something? Doesn't look like it comes off. It should fit. It's definitely 4 ATX power supplies. There we go. We're getting there. A couple of these cables are getting caught on the corner of that power supply. There we go. Don't get caught on there. Thank you. Aha! We've done it. By God, we've done it. Okay. So, note for next time, I build in one of these. Put the power supply in early. That makes life so much easier. Go. Okay. Now that's in there. Let's get it in the right spot. Bolt that baby down. 3090 Ti or 4070 Ti Super? Probably 3090 Ti. I have not looked at the specs of the, or like, I have not done a direct comparison of those two systems though. I mean, personally, if you're gonna spend that much money, wait for the 5080 or 5070 Ti to come out and just buy one of those. Because the 4070 Ti Super is really hard to find, and you're gonna pay like $900 for it when you could basically almost get a 5080 for that price. Unless you can get a used one for cheap. I feel like they designed this to put this thing the other way. That's kind of weird. Or either that or ASRock just put their thing in, you know, the opposite of normal. All right, let's just make sure this panel is gonna fit back on there with it like that. Oh yeah, totally fits. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, so power supply is installed and bolted down. It's flipped on. Hybrid mode is flipped off. Okay, plug in our cables here for our fans on the bottom. Okay, that's all plugged in. Our GPU power cable is gonna run out towards the front. Then we're gonna sneak it right up there. We'll just kind of leave it like that for now. Okay, let's get our CPU cooler in here. Why is that dirty? AMD or Nvidia? Strictly performance, Nvidia. Cost performance, AMD. Yes, I like that. It's a little late now, but J2 Sense really likes the Lian Li Edge power supply. Oh yeah. Difference is this costs about $110 and the Edge power supply costs about $200. So while it might be nicer, it's probably not nicer on the budget. 6600 XT, I mean, it's good for a budget build for sure. What CPU do I have personally? I have a 9600X in my gaming system right now. In this, we're gonna have a 9700X. Okay. Okay, just gonna tighten these down a bit here. Just kind of get everything looking real nice. Okay, that's all looking pretty good. CPU cooler. Let's get to it. And there's not a removable tray on top, which is fine. Not a problem, just good to know. Oh, you were asking yes. Fine. Don't ask me. Yeah, I really like AMD. I had a 7900 XT for a long time. And I've been rocking AMD CPUs for quite a while too. My streaming PC has an Intel CPU still, but for gaming I've been on a AMD CPU for most of the time. Okay. Yeah, but no, I agree, Mean Dean. Like the design of the Edge PSU is really nice, and it's perfect for this sort of case. It just, you know, it's hard to justify spending that money on it. Okay, so we are gonna have this sitting like so. So when I turn it this way, tails of my fans are gonna go to the right. Yeah. But if you're gonna buy like a new 4070 Ti Super, I would probably just try and get a 5080 tomorrow instead. Unless you're buying it used. The 4070 Ti Super is extremely hard to find right now, from experience. Even the 4070 Supers are not super easy to find at the moment, because they stopped making the 4070 Ti Super back in like October. Okay. You're all AMD. I was afraid of the Intel CPUs. I know they had a bunch of issues, and the AMD is better price to performance for CPUs now, anyways. So. The CPU typically does not come with thermal paste, but most of the time, CPU cooler does. So like this one actually has some pre-applied thermal paste on it. And most CPU coolers either come with pre-applied thermal paste or like a little tube or pouch of thermal paste. If you get an AMD CPU and you get one with like a stock cooler, the stock cooler also will come with pre-applied thermal paste. I was fortunate while building my own stream PC, I'm having my gaming PC built for me. He had a 4070 Ti Super. Oh, nice, there you go. That's a good way to save money on it too if you're gonna get something used and from somewhere that you can trust. That's the hard part about buying like a nicer used GPU is like, you just never know what the person did with it before, you know? $7600X and a 7900 XT. That's right. Ooh, that's a great build, matches. Nice progress. Thank you, Gabe. Or Gage, sorry. Read that wrong. But yeah, if anyone's interested in a PC, whether it be custom or one of my pre-builts or whatever, just go to redneckengineer.com. I'll take good care of you. And you'll get to watch your PC built live, which is always fun. Come on. Do it. I'm working to get some 50 series in stock so that I can have those pre-builds ready too. I've got a couple of 5080 builds already lined up, so those are the first ones that are going to get any 5080s I get, but I'm trying to get more than just that. Just went through Newegg and got a good portion of the parts. Nice. Yeah, and you guys can always, like, if you want to do like a custom build, you can always like send me parts too. That is always an option. Obviously it costs a little bit more money because you have to ship them to me, but at least you'll get a high quality build, professional done. Yeah, you can definitely do that. I've done that several times. It's obviously like not the preferred way because then like I don't pay sales tax on components when I'm doing them when it's for a build, and then also like you don't have to pay to ship it to me if I do it. But like if you're already going to source it and you want to do it over time or whatever, that is a option. Okay, let's feed all these guys through here. Yeah, I would say if you're gonna do that, I mean, you can fill out the custom build form. That way we can do, like, you can pay for the build fee and shipping and everything online. But you can also just like email me if you want to do that, or you know, DM me if you need to chat about it. Yeah, you won't save a ton through if you build or buy all your own stuff, but you can definitely still save some money if you use code PandaSkills at checkout. Ah. I mean, there are other codes, but this is Panda's build, and he's here, so we're gonna shout him out. Panda's been a long-time supporter of my stuff, as well as, you know, he's been a partner for quite a while too. All right, let's pull this down so I can reach the top a little easier. That's right. Panda's a W partner. No matter what everyone else says. No, I'm just kidding. Code matches 13 at checkout. Yeah, I mean, I'm always here for customer service. Like, if you need help with something or if you want to rebuild it or whatever, and you bought it from me, you can always reach out and I can tell you what's in it. I can, you know, help you change stuff out, whatever. But I get wanting to be able to like know exactly how your system is built and all that. Like, I definitely don't look down on people who want to build their own PCs. I mean, that's how I got into this business. Oh. Still got to find a good case. For like something for cheap, look at like Montech and Antec. You can get some really cool little cases for like, or DIY PC. They have some pretty cool little cases for like under $70. And they'll be able to like, they'll be big enough that you can fit, you know, bigger and better components in them down the line. Okay. Shouldn't need to shift this around at all. Cool. Let's just leave it like that. Who'd have thought this little case could fit such a big cooler? I knew. Code Lemons gets you expedited shipping. Yeah, most of you guys probably don't know that joke, but Lemons bought a computer from me, and UPS like lost his computer for a month. Yeah, I've built a couple of like really nice little budget systems in the DIY PC. They have one that looks just like the Montech XR or like the Fantex XT View, and it was like 60 bucks. And it seemed pretty good quality. I mean, it's obviously like, you're not gonna get the same quality as a Lian Li, but it seemed pretty solid. Yeah, the 5500 comes with a factory cooler. Yes, it does. 100% does. CPU fan. Bottom one there. Actually, let's feed this through first. Okay, there's that. We're gonna do the same thing with this guy. Just gonna stick it through the back there. Gonna hang it in the case for now. And then I want my AMD bracket. We don't need these. Want these guys out. Need these things. Don't want you. Oh, does DIY PC have a pink one? Ooh, there you go. I think I might have actually used that one. Yeah, send me the wish list. Yeah, absolutely. I'm the definition of a chill guy? Oh, thank you. Try to be. My wife might tell you different at times, but I try to be. All right, let's get a couple of these guys started. Oh, that felt cross-threaded. Oh, maybe just that first thread was just a little rough. Okay. Can I build you a $100 million PC? I will gladly build you a $1 million PC. What the heck? That one didn't get started? Oh, these tubes are in the way, that's why. Sorry, I'm probably blocking all of your guys' view of this. It's so riveting. There we go. Got it in that time. That's what she said. Hey, give me that back. According to my wife, I'm a bull in a china shop when I come to bed at night, and all I do is lay on the bed. 31 days. Yeah, it took Lemon's 31 days for his PC to show up because UPS lost it, and then another friend of ours who's now one of my partners used to work for UPS and has worked in logistics for a long time, and he was able to help out. Didn't Leatherneck help you out, Lemons? I know your son works at UPS and he helped out too, but I feel like Leatherneck also helped out, if I remember right. Yeah, he's talking to you. Tuck that back there. Right there, like that. So we can pull it nice and tight. To the back. And this guy is gonna come, well, maybe off to the other side. This guy's gonna come right around, bring it around town. There we go. I had so much trouble with this last time too, and I don't know why. There we go. That was easy. Okay, I want to bring that guy out here as far as possible. And I'm gonna zip tie him in to these other things, the other cables, so that it stays tight. Yeah, he just wants to know what country you're from so he can help you spec stuff out, you know? Without knowing where you live, it's kind of hard to help. Like, we don't need, you know, if you're in the States, we don't need, like, what state you're in, but if you're in the States, just say, I'm in the US. All right, here we go. These guys out of here. Go down there. Okay, so now gotta hook up all these new fans. So CPU cooler block RGB. Why is my phone going off? Nothing. Cool. And the RGB cables on these are ridiculously long, which was my one complaint with the RS120, and now it's fixed. Oh no, I've got a hole in my glove. There's a snake in my boot. Okay, RGB. Yes, there's a header right there. I'm actually gonna run this back through here. That way it'll be more hidden. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, here we go. That's out to the back. So all this RGB cables are now connected. Just gonna do a little of that. All that extra cable length that we don't need. Okay, that's gonna go right up here. Just like so. Okay, now connect in the CPU cooler fans to this 3-to-1. Sorry, I've been ignoring chat for a minute. Yeah, 5700 XT is a great card for that price range. The specs on this PC are a Ryzen 7 9700X. It's got a 4070 Super, 3 terabytes of storage, 360 millimeter AIO, 850 watt power supply, 32 gigs of RAM. There's more to it, but that's the gist of it. I don't have plans to build a PC at Lootfest. I think that would be really cool if like we could get someone to like buy a build and then like run over to Micro Center one night and then build a system right there at Lootfest. But as of right now, we don't have anything planned for building a PC at Lootfest. I know that I can't remember the name of the charity. The Veterans Charity guy is going to be there, and he is going to be building PCs at Lootfest for the charity. So they build PCs and they give them to veterans in need, which is really cool. I'm really excited to meet him. He also runs, like, he has like a IT business or something that he does too, but that's like his thing is he gives away computers to veterans, which I think is a really cool thing. I've been fortunate enough to do one giveaway for a veteran in need through the help of Mr. Lemons here in the chat, and that was really awesome. I really enjoyed getting to do that.
What's up, brother?
And there we go. A lot of extra cable length in here, but not much you can do about that. Besides that, I'd say we're looking pretty good here. Cool. All right. Now for the fun part. Get to throw a GPU in this bad boy. Slot here. Have I used the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3? I haven't used the 3. I own the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2. That was in my old gaming PC for a long time, but I have not used the 3 yet. I don't know why I haven't like tried to use it in any builds yet. Come on, there you go. There we go. Get those out of the way. GPU time. 4070 Super.
Yes, did you find my build form?
Fadeaway, did I find your build form? No, I didn't see it come through. I checked last night and I've checked multiple times today and I have not seen it come through. I didn't see it on the website either. Like I checked on the website directly, like in Shopify, and I didn't see it there either, so it might not have gone through. At least 4 times a stream. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Especially when you were having like a baller stream. I'm pretty sure one of the times you were on the front page, right? How we doing, Fadeaway? Yeah, try filling it out again. I didn't see it come through. And I looked on the website and stuff too, so I wonder if it just like when you tried to submit it, if it didn't complete or something. You have the memory of a goldfish. Oh, that was such a nice peel. I did it so nonchalantly. Man. All right. Everybody listen up. Watch this one won't be as good. I'm sorry I ruined the first one. It was way better. Oh well. Soul Wolf, this is the Lian Li Lancool 207. You can find the description, or you can find an affiliate link for it in the description if you want to buy one. It helps me out if you do that, and it's free for you. Yo, 11 months as a member, Mr. Rainbow. You're almost a year old. Thank you so much, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy I've had memberships for that long. Come on. There we go. Cool. Okay. You're here. Yeah, Montec X3 Mesh is a great one. Or the Montec XR. I don't know how the XR compares in price to the X3 Mesh, but the XR I think looks really cool. And it's also very budget friendly. Put all these caps back on. The number of times I've had people not realize that there were GPU ports. Jeez, where'd that thing go? There it is. The number of times I've had people not realize that there were GPU ports because I leave these in. I don't even think I can count. Like, I didn't see any GPU ports. I don't see any ports. I'm like, they're right there. They're under the cap. Huh? How was this way? Boom. And look how clean that is with the GPU cable just going right down right there. You know, no real sag. They do have an anti-sag bracket here, but we did a 2-slot GPU, so nothing we can do there. But there won't really be any sag. It's such a nice light GPU. All right. Oh, I wanted to take this off before I forgot. Yeah, 70 bucks, exactly. And it comes with some fans in it. It's a great little one. Or the DIY PC one. It looks exactly like the XR. That one I got recently for under 60. Playing Marvel Rivals. Ooh. You're all set for your build. Now you just need the money. No, you're not really a gamer. Imagine if Redneck wins the PC tonight. That would be hilarious. I'm definitely going to enter just because I think it would be funny if I won. All right. Because of how much space there is, I feel like the cable management isn't as clean as I would like it to be, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, let's be honest. It still looks pretty good. You guys might not even be able to see it very well, but that's okay. It's good enough. It's good enough for Panda, that's for sure. Oh, is he still here? My bad. And there we go, it's all hidden. Okay. Who's ready to throw down your favorite emoji? Because it's that time. It is that time. Look at how beautiful this build is. Everybody throw down your favorite emoji so that we can fire this baby up. JP starting it off hot. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna dim the lights. You know, set the mood a little bit. This thing's gonna have a surprising amount of RGB, you guys. I don't think you're even ready for it. I don't think you're even ready for the amount of RGB in this build. We've got 2 front RGB fans, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the back, 3 along the top, RGB RAM, RGB CPU cooler block. The only thing that's not really RGB is the GPU and the motherboard. But the rest of it is RGB. Oh, my screen went black. Screen went black, come back. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Mr. Rainbow with some music. More RGB is more FPS, that's right. Matches, I love that. Got some hype in the chat. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? You ready? You guys ready? I think we're ready. So, Ryzen 7 9700X, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM and RTX 4070 Super, 850 watt power supply, the Asus TUF X870 motherboard, a bunch of RS120 fans, new from Corsair, and the Teamgroup GA360. First ever power on. All in the Lian Li Lancool 207. There it is. Oh, she's so beautiful. I need to bring this light down further. It's spoiling the RGB. Look at that. Look at it. Got these awesome front fans with a little infinity mirror action. Check that out. Oh, oops. Hold on. One of our fans at the bottom is getting blocked by these cables. Look at that. She's so pretty. Sorry, I'm sorry you weren't ready. Can't wait to start your build. Yeah, buddy. Fade away. Oh, my back. It's a sexy PC, you guys. That is one sexy PC. Woo. Woo. It's so good. I 12-inch LCD screen on the side would look, oh, that would look sick. Like, what, dude, what if you like replace some of this mesh, like you cut it or whatever and put like an LCD screen on it? That would look cool. Yeah, I originally wasn't buying the Arctic 3s because they had an issue with their mounting, but it seems like they must have fixed that by now. You guys, that just looks so good. She real purty. You can't post the clip. Oh no. Fadeaway, shoot me a DM on Discord, and we'll figure out what's going on with your build form. I mean, try submitting it again, but because I know it's working. We've had a couple go through in the last couple days. You want to see your love? It's not turned on. Sorry, she's asleep. Definitely need to make all the lights yellow before shipping it out. Done. Done. Don't worry, I'll tell you how to switch it back, Panda. Gosh, that looks so good. How does it perform? I mean, we don't have Windows or anything on it yet, so we can't really say. But the 9700X paired with the 4070 Super, I mean, Panda's going to be playing 1440p, high FPS. That's all I'm going to say. You're turned on. He'll just make Dino do it in a couple weeks. There you go. Smart. Yeah, but there was some issues with like not having even mounting pressure across the CPU when they first came out. So I'm guessing they fixed it by now. But the Arctic 3 had some issues when it first came out. I don't remember. I remember seeing it from Ben at Empowered, but at Gaming Empowered PCs. But I'm sure they fixed it by now. That was a while ago. Yo, what up, Nighty Night? Good motherboard for AMD. Yeah, get a decent ASRock. They're very good price to performance. My back feels okay. Just a minute and got email that went through. Let's go. Attaboy. Yeah, it probably is, Mean Dean. How soon are you getting this? I asked my laser engraver guy if he can have the panel engraved by Friday. He usually doesn't work on Fridays, so he should be able to have it engraved by Friday. So we'll ship it out by like Saturday morning. And then, I mean, you're just in Washington, so it's probably only like a 2-day trip to get it to you from Idaho. Or you could drive down, come visit, and then I'll just give it to you. Weekend trip, Panda? Yeah, it'll be like sometime like, I would guess Tuesday to Wednesday. The address is wrong? Okay. Shoot me a DM. I should be able to update your contact info in the order. You're in Cali, so that means a week shipment too. Cali? No, literally. So I just built that. You guys know that PC I built in the Montec King 95. I shipped that out to Stoney, who's in California, and it was there in like 3 days. Like literally there in like 3 days. So it's quick. Like Utah, Colorado, California, Oregon, Washington, all of those states like right around me. It's so fast. Sounds like too much driving? Nah, you can do it. I'm driving to Texas next month, Panda. I'm driving to Texas. It's 24 straight hours of driving to get to Loot Fest. Yeah. The 7900 X3D, 7900 XT. Unless you're doing a bunch of workstation stuff, Chrome, I would get the 7800X3D or the 9800X3D. The 7900X3D is an underperformer in the X3D lineup. Just throw that out there. Almost plugged GPU in the wrong slot. Ugh. Rip. All right, Mr. Red, I'm going to go now. I just got up for a moment to see you. Hey, thank you so much for stopping in, Mr. Rainbow. I appreciate you. Montech makes really cool cases. Most of them are like super budget friendly and they look good. But the King 95 is a little bit more expensive, but you still get really good. You get a lot for your money with the King 95 too, and it looks incredible. This has a 4070 Super. Is DDR4 good enough? I mean, DDR4 is all you can get with the 5000 series Ryzen CPUs. What kind of monitor should you get? Yeah, 1440p, get at least 180 hertz, and probably, I would say, get an IPS panel, unless you want to spend hundreds more on an OLED. Yeah, but the .03 is normally only available on OLED monitors, if I remember right. Or like a 480 hertz monitor, maybe. I stream whenever I have builds. So whenever I have a build to do, I'll be streaming it. I do have another build. I don't know if I'll have time to do it tomorrow. I would like to be able to do it tomorrow, but I want to make sure I get this thing wrapped up and ready to go. So it might be on Monday. If you're getting DDR4, get like CL16 3600. Definitely gonna go rag on Panda next time I see him live. He's gonna be live, dude, Mean Dean. He's gonna be live tonight, and he's gonna be giving away a bunch of stuff. So you should definitely go to Kick and watch Panda stream tonight. ASUS has some really good deals on monitors under 200 bucks. Yeah, I have a MSI 165 hertz 1440p, and I love it. It's great. If you're getting a fancy redneck PC, you don't need to cheap on the monitor. Go big or go home. That's right. What's up, Sir Rat? But she's turned off. You can't see anything. And my screen's gonna flicker. This camera doesn't like to be moved around. Here you go. 1 second. There you go. She's turned off. You can see her RGB. There you go. That's all you get. Yeah, meaning everybody, if you guys aren't following Panda Skills, first of all, you should, because he's awesome. Second, if you buy a PC, you should probably use code PandaSkills to save 5% at checkout. And third, you should probably go watch his stream tonight because he's giving away a bunch of cool stuff, including a redneck PC. It's not as cool as this. It's not as fancy or high-end as this, but it's still a redneck PC. So, you know. Yeah, you do with what you can, you know. Soul, I mean, if it does everything you want to do, then like, that's awesome. That's all that matters. Ever heard of KTC brand? I haven't. Your ideal monitor is like $1,200? Oh my God. My monitor, I think, was like $250. It's like less than $200 now. W promo, that's right. We know how to promo here. As long as it's not for myself, I can promo the hell out of people. I suck at self-promotion. Just throw that out there. Which is adorable while sleeping, you're right. Both your monitors are 400. At some point, I'm gonna probably upgrade to like a OLED 1440p monitor, but I can't justify spending the money on it at the moment. You got yours in 2017, wow. Get CL16 3600. Yeah, you can get a 16 gigabyte kit of that for like under $40. Super cheap. And if you're getting it on AliExpress, I bet you it's even cheaper. It's your second monitor now, and the 4K is your main one. Oh, let's go 4K. All right, y'all. We've done it. Panda is going to be able to play games once again. One last little turntable look here at his beautiful new gaming PC to replace his beautiful old redneck gaming PC. All right. That is it. Thank you all so much for hanging out, for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of the things. We appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great night. Bye. Well, we're going to end TikTok first. All right, JP. Look forward to it, my guy. She says bye, Ghost. Don't worry. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Kick's probably going to be the last because I have to walk back over there. Elgato internal capture cards can use most any port. You just have to be careful of making sure your motherboard has enough PCIe lanes to support it. There are a couple of ports on some motherboards that are too small to do it, but most ports can handle it. Okay, bye. And YouTube vertical. Okay, bye. You're welcome. Bye, 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 bye. And Kick, you guys are the last.